and then screen share right after. I'll do my whole desktop. Okay. All right. Welcome. We took a 2-week hiatus. So between 4th of July and then my vacation, feels good to be back. But I gotta say, I was like, how do I do this again? Like, it kind of took me a minute. I was like, needed to get my bearings. So, okay. So it is not the 6th. It is 7/11. Change that. All right. So, few things I basically want to go over. Try to go to like presenter view or something. And oh, I don't know how to do that. Okay, we'll roll with it like this. Okay, so our meeting agenda. So July promos. So super basic. The product of the month is Cypress. I really didn't know a lot about Cypress, but I really like it. I actually got a massage a few weeks ago and I read up on Cypress and they were saying that it's really good for sore, achy, tired muscles. So a lot of the pictures I've seen that doTERRA has published, they like have people like rubbing it on their legs. And I'm like, that's exactly what I need. So I had her use it on my massage and I liked it, you know, just like not like a huge difference. It wasn't like that deep blue feeling, but really good and kind of relaxing for that. But free product of the month if they order before the 15th of the month with their 125 LRP. Oregano is 10% off. If you don't already have oregano, it's a really great oil, antiviral. I think Susan has some, you guys have used oregano oil for a few things, right? Like I think people use them for getting off like skin tags, antifungal, things like that. So the doTERRA Sun, super exciting that is out. I was able to get the leader bundle, which just launched like a week advance. Of course, it was like 3 days after my vacation, but I absolutely love it. If you haven't gotten it yet, the stick is already sold out. Hate to break it to you, which was a super bummer because I was literally just about to order 2 more. So it's sold out. The cream is 80% sold out. The spray is 90%. They also have some free training. It's like 30 minutes, but it's just videos. You just play them, super easy. And it was very enlightening. If you don't know a lot about sunscreen and the benefits of it, huge benefits from 0 SPF to 30. You get like 93% protection just with using 30 SPF. So anyways, they gave a ton of information. Since I've been scuba diving, a lot of people ask about, I've seen it everywhere now, that your sunscreen is reef safe if you're going into the ocean. Obviously, we love the reef, so you don't want to hurt them, but they've banned a lot of sunscreens for use in certain areas because they're killing the coral and the reefs. So if you want some of the doTERRA Sun line, go ahead and order that. They expect to have more in stock in October. I don't think they expected it to sell out quite so quickly. I don't know if people had huge orders or what, but apparently it may not be here until October. So if you need some, now's the time. Keep in mind the convention for doTERRA is coming up September 14th through the 17th. It's in Salt Lake City. The essential online viewing, they kind of split it up a little differently this year. For just $35, you can do the large section of basically the convention. It's the first day. That's where they talk about all their new releases, their plans for the next year. It's a pretty great few-hour program. And then they're giving you a handful of other things to watch with just the $35. So if you're tight on time or attention span or whatever, the $35 one is great to watch. I really like that, or I think that's a great idea to have it because they're giving you like details and specifics on any of the new releases. So you're not just going to get the same thing they put out to every wellness advocate. You're going to have a lot of the background information, which is great. The all access online viewing is $99, and that is everything from every single talk. All they call them kind of like a TED talk, but they call it a Terra talk. Our friend Danny is actually going to do one. So that was super exciting that she got asked to do one. So, but that'll be $99. And then all in the whole shebang in person is $199. They actually included the gala ticket in with that. So the gala ticket, there's like a concert and all kinds of extra stuff. And they decided to waive that so we could go and do the whole thing. But that's really exciting. And if you want to view it online, I'll be posting a ton of stuff. So at least put it on your calendar so you know that you'll be hearing about some pretty awesome new releases and stuff like that. So they came out with another Gather and Give promo. So the whole point behind this is so they're encouraging people now that COVID, although everyone's getting COVID again, but encouraging people just to get together again and start holding classes and really working to enroll people. So July through September, you can earn the Bubble Diffuser. It comes with the Motivate 5 ml. And additionally, you can earn the Rose Mist. That's not up for sale here in the US. So if you enroll at least 3 new members with 100 PV or more in July, August, or September collectively, so you could even do just one person each month, you could get the Bubble Diffuser and your Motivate. If you enroll 5 new members, all of those months collectively, you get the Diffuser, the Motivate, and the Rose. So it's a really great deal. If you only have gotten your hands on one Bubble Diffuser or so, that's a great opportunity to get another one and a free Motivate. I really love that Motivate blend. I'm actually making a bunch of roller bottles for some friends of mine who are doing a Bible school, and it's like pretty intense, a strict week of education. So I'm making them some Motivate rollers so they can keep focused, but I like it. Also, they continued their DIY free enrollment kit. So that is when their when their order gets to 150 PV, it waives that $35 enrollment fee. They said about 60% of enrollments are coming in using that. So I think that's a good sign, and that probably means they're going to keep it, but I don't know if they haven't announced that. So it sounds like they're still working on it. So I decided that I would offer a raffle for anyone who processes 100 PV LRP before the 15th of the month. Your name will be put in, or anyone on your tree, anyone that you if you have your LRP processing after the 15th, if you go ahead and do it before with an order over 100 PV, you'll get into a raffle. And I'll tell you guys, it's going to be the Sunline minus the stick because it's sold out. So that'll be one of the prizes. So the cream and the spray. And another person will win some of the Abode cleaning products. So I think it's good. I kind of want to just like love on people that have already enrolled and already been using products. I think sometimes we get a little in a hole of just using oils, but most of the stuff in my LRP is not oil. I mean, I run out of things that I sample and things that I use in my diffuser, but between the laundry detergent, the hand soap, the Lifelong Vitality, I mean, that's stuff a lot of people don't or haven't yet experienced. So I want to use that as an opportunity to help them experience some other things aside from the oils. So I'll be doing that raffle on the 16th. If you know anyone who has an LRP, just let them know that if they up it, or if they want to, absolutely no pressure, if they want to, that they could be entered to win that. Okay. This is something I decided to do this month too, just a little encouragement from whatever you've done the previous month. It doesn't have to be the best you've ever done or anything. If you look at your back office, you should be able to see, it's a drop-down box. You should be able to see what you ended the month with last month. So if you bring in an extra 500 PV, that could be from people's LRPs, that could be from enrolling, doesn't matter. If you increase your OV, that's what it should say, not PV. Your organizational value, if you bring that up by 500 points, I'll give you a $50 bonus. If you bring it up by 1,000, you'll get a $100 bonus. If you bring in 2,000 PV more than last month, you'll get a $200 bonus. So just a little incentivizing, a little something extra to add in. If you have any questions about that, just let me know. Class reminders, I always do a class in my house on Wednesdays at 6. Just make sure you RSVP because you don't want to catch me in my pajamas, all right? If no one shows up, then I'm not doing it, okay? So just let me know. I did this community class, basically super short and sweet at a building here in Huntington, and it was really nice. I mean, they put me on their flyer and it was really basic. There was probably about 10 people there. It was also after their coffee hour. I mean, so they're elderly, but I focused it around their needs. So I talked about aches and pains. What are some simple ways they can ease aches and pains? And all I did is I used the continuing education for essential oils and pain management. It was super easy. I gave them all a dollop of Deep Blue that they rubbed on whatever hurt, which all of them had something that hurt. And I got about 4 people's phone numbers that said they wanted to talk more at a later time without everybody there. So it was a success. I was in and out in less than an hour. The whole conversation, all that stuff was probably 30 minutes. So that's something you could think about offering. Maybe if you have any friends or family, and not just like an old folks home, but like somewhere where maybe it's, you know, there's a community room there. That may be a whole group of people that you haven't thought of contacting before. So try it out. Let you know how it goes. All right. So all I wanted to talk about today was kind of just, I want to meet all of you or help you all meet you where you are. Like, what are your goals? Whether it's with doTERRA or anything else that you're doing, we're all really busy. But that's no reason to not set goals. It's just goals are super important in anything you do. So I saw this blurb, they were talking about the probability of reaching your goals is only 10% if all you have is this vague idea in your head, like, oh, I want to do, you know, something. 25% possible if you take any action on that goal. 40% possible if you actually set a deadline, right? Some of us are procrastinators, so maybe we wait and then the deadline is what pushes us over. 50% possible if you have a step-by-step plan on how to reach your goals. 65% if we commit to someone else that will meet our goals. That's where community comes into play. Maybe we talk about like posting it, telling other people that we want to do something. That gives us an extra push. And then it jumps up to 95% if you have a specific accountability appointment with a partner. That's a big deal. I really like accountability groups. I hadn't done one before joining doTERRA. I'd never really experienced it. And it's every time I fall off, someone else messages or reminds me, and I'm encouraged to continue with what I said I was going to do. May not always help me hit my goal, but it helps me take the steps that I said I was going to reach my goal. So I really like that. So first, there's 3 points here that I wanted to go over. They mentioned begin with the end in mind. So we want to determine whatever your short and long-term goals are for the next 12 months. Whatever that is, may be different, may not even have anything to do with doTERRA, whatever it is. I mean, I would like for it to, but if not, that's fine. But, and then repeat that goal setting pattern of the end goal every quarter, right? Because we have these long-term goals, the short terms maybe within the quarter. look back on the last quarter. How did you do? And then reassess and see what you can change for the next quarter. And by mapping out the year and those quarter growth sprints, you can manage your goal setting throughout the year. A 12-week plan. So break down your goals into those smaller goals and create a plan for those 12 weeks. What do you need to hit elite, right? Create a consistent way to set and track detailed weekly, monthly, quarterly goals, and then review them. So maybe it's you want to have a class a month and then enroll 3 people. How many people did you invite last month? If you didn't hit it, or if you did, and then you can start to track that, right? How many presentations did you do, enrollments, all of that stuff kind of goes into proving whether or not what you did is working or isn't. Check on your goals. So you can answer the below questions for each of your goals and then keep a record. And sometimes I feel like this stuff can be a little cheesy, but writing stuff down can be a game changer, absolute game changer, whether you keep it private or not or whatever. But does your goal inspire you? Is it possible to reach your goal? How would your life be different if you achieved your goal? What will I give up to reach that goal? What can get in your way? When and how often will you connect with your accountability partner? And how will you celebrate when you reach your goal? So depending on what your goal is, those are really great things to kind of keep the markers in place pushing forward. Lastly, finding an accountability partner. So like I said, there's a 95% chance of reaching your goal if you have a specific accountability appointment with your partner. Enough said right there. That is what can tip you over into success. So choose someone or a group of people that you are committed to show up for, and that they're committed to show up for you and help you through to whatever your goal is. And of course, we are specifically talking with doTERRA. So I'm in 2 accountability groups. I am in one from that Elise Sedavi retreat I did. There's 5 of us in that group. We meet on Mondays at 11 and brief Zoom. We keep it moving, talk about what we need to. We're not there to just chit chat, but actually we go through and each of us talk about one thing: what's working in our business, what's not working, and then what we need help with or what our goal is for the week. And it works. It's great. Then I also have another group I do that with. And then I also have a fitness group I do that with, or health group. It's just overall health, whatever you want to do for your health and wellness. And in those text groups, we do 10 to 10 texting. So by 10 a.m., we text out 3 things. Minimums should be about 3 things you want to do for the one group, your health and wellness, or 3 things you want to do for your business today. It can vary for each person. You're the one who gets to decide what it is. It may be following up with 3 people. Maybe it's giving someone a sample, or maybe it's doing a wellness consult with someone, right? And then by 10 p.m., you respond with whether or not you completed those 3 tasks. So may seem like a really small thing, but you'd be surprised how motivating it is at like 8 p.m. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I don't want to finish what I said I was going to do. But committing to yourself to do what you said you were going to do, not only are you going to commit to yourself, but you're committed to other people that you said you would do it. So it's a really nice push to encourage you to just do more, do what you said you were going to do. So the accountability group from the Elise retreat, they all have team members. If anybody would like to be put into an accountability group, they said they have some team members that said they were interested. So if you want to be in an accountability group specifically for doTERRA, You can take it slow, you can take it fast, but it is Monday through Friday. We'll go on a quarter. So it'll be for 3 months. Accountability group, Monday through Friday, 10 to 10 texting. Ideally, you meet once a week, super short and brief meetings, and talk, because there'll be other people who are working the business just like you are. And it's really encouraging. So that is all I had. Short and sweet. But so I don't know if anybody had anything to share or anything they wanted to say, but other than that, that's it. Susan, did you have anything you wanted to add or share?
No, I don't think so. This is very helpful. And I'm shocked at how quickly the Sun has sold out.
I know. I can't believe they didn't have more. I think people just ordered a lot. I think because it was going to be released in May or June. It was going to be June 1st, and then they pushed it to July. And I can't believe it sold out that fast. It's not even the 15th.
I ordered two bottles of the spray.
Nice. Have you gotten it?
Or I've gotten it, but I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
So
I actually think I like the stick more. I'm leaving it here so people could see it at the studio. The spray, I like the training. Have you seen any of the training or even just heard?
no, but I was curious about use in children. The use of the is that okay for children?
Everything I've seen, it is actually like, and I've seen a lot of comparisons about like the Coppertone, like Baby Bum and a lot of that. The big difference is that it's chemical free. So they're all mineral based, not the chemical sunscreen. And then the non-aerosol too. So it sprays well, but it still comes out like that mineral. Like you still have to rub it in. It's not going to be a spray and then it just absorbs.
It's not really misty. It's more you spray it on and rub it.
Yeah. But even for my skin tone, I was really impressed that there was no white cast or glow. I mean, you got to rub it in, but I've used mineral sunscreen before and been like, well, I look like a ghost. That's terrible. And then you go under the water and it's like even worse. But the stick I really liked for my face or on my chest, because I feel like it's hard with the lotion to really rub it in. You don't want to get it on your bathing suit and all that stuff. But the stick is super sheer, like very sheer. And then I haven't used the cream yet. So yeah. Well, hopefully someone will have some extra or give some away or whatever. Maybe they'll have some more around earlier than they thought. I think they're just being a little extra cautious. So yeah. All right. Well, let me know if you need anything from me at all. Did you get your hair cut? It looks different. Susan?
No, just flat and dirty.
The back looks different. I don't think I've ever seen the cut. Like, I don't know. I like it.
I'm getting it done tomorrow, so I'll probably be back to normal tomorrow.
All right. Well, that's fine. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better though. So